Hello everyone! Today we're gonna learn about shapes and measurements. It's chapter 5 for our math curriculum this year. Here we have our content, 2D shapes, measurements, and 3D shapes. Let's start with 2D shapes. What are 2D shapes? 2D shapes are flat shapes. Flat shapes. What is the meaning of flat? Flat means if we put this 2D shape on a paper, we can't see a volume. It will not have a height. It will be like the paper. It will be the same like the paper. So they are flat shapes with 2 dimensions. 2D, D 4 dimension. 2D, 2 dimensions. Okay, so 2 dimensions which are length and width. We have some attributes, it means some parts of 2D shapes. First part, side, and it's plural, is sides. And second part, vertex, and it's a plural vertices. Like this photo, we have here 2D shape with many sides and some vertices. What is the meaning of side? Side is a line segment like this, which is in our photo. And vertex or vertices. Vertex is the corner where sides meet. When one side meet another side, they can meet each other in one point. This point or this corner is called vertex. And don't forget, the number of sides equal the numbers of vertices. We have here 1, 2, 3, 3 sides. And 1, 2, 3, 3 vertices. So number of sides equal number of vertices. If we have a shape with 0 sides, it will be 0 vertices. 4 sides, 4 vertices. 6 sides, 6 vertices, and so on. Then we have here examples of 2D shapes. First, triangle, triangle, triangle. This shape is called triangle. It has how many sides? 1, 2, 3. So it has 3 sides. How many vertices? 1 vertex, 2 vertex, 3 vertices. Yes. First vertex, second vertex, third vertex. They are 3 vertices. And this triangle can be in different directions. Like this, we have 3 triangles here with different directions. All of them are called triangles. Why? Because they have 3 sides and 3 vertices. So any shape has 3 sides and 3 vertices is called triangle. The second shape is circle. This is a circle. It has 0 sides, 0 vertices. We said that side is a line segment. Side is a line segment. Do we have any line segments here in this shape? No, we just have 0, nothing, 0. So it has 0 sides and 0 vertices. It can be called Mr. Zero because it has 0 sides and 0 vertices. Now we have some shapes. They are called quadrilaterals. How can we pronounce this long word? We can get our scissors and cut this word into small syllables like this. Our colleague here try to cut it. Quadrilaterals, quadrilaterals, quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals like what? Square, rectangle, trapezoid, and rhombus. First, our square. How many sides do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides. Okay, let's move to rectangle. How many sides do you have, rectangle? 1, 2, 3, 4 also. And let's move to trapezoid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rhombus. 1, 2, 3, 4. So all of them have 4 sides. Let's start counting vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4 in our square. So our square has 4 vertices. Let's move to rectangle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 vertices also. Trapezoid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 4 vertices. And rhombus. 1, 2, 3, 4. So all of them have 4 sides and 4 vertices. So they are called quadrilaterals. So any shape with 4 sides and 4 vertices is called quadrilateral. Let's start with our square. We have green square here. Let's start counting sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of these sides are equal sides. The first side equal to the second one, equal to third one, and equal to fourth one. So they are 4 equal sides. 4 equal sides. How many vertices? 4 vertices. Okay, let's move to our rectangle. It has 4 sides also. 1, 2, 3, 4. But do you notice anything? These sides of rectangle equal or not, or unequal or not equal? They are not equal, but each 2 opposite sides are equal. So it has 2 long and 2 short sides. So it has 4 sides, 2 are long and 2 are short. How many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 vertices. Great. Let's move to trapezoid. It can be called trapezium. Trapezoid, trapezium. Trapezoid, trapezium. It's our trapezium. How many sides do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. These sides equal or not? No, they are not equal. But they are 2 parallel and 2 are not parallel. So it has 4 sides, 2 parallel and 2 are not parallel. What is the meaning of parallel? Parallel means cannot meet. We have here 2 sides cannot meet. However long they move on. If they move along, they cannot meet, never, they cannot meet. And we have 2 sides, if they move along, they can meet each other. So it has 2 parallel and 2 are not parallel. How many vertices? 4 vertices. Let's move to rhombus. Hello, Mr. Rhombus. How many sides do you have? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 sides. They are equal or not? Yeah, they are equal. So it has 4 equal sides. How many vertices? 4 vertices, because number of sides equal the number of vertices. Let's move to pentagon. Pentagon, pentagon. Hello, Mr. Pentagon. How many sides do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 sides. How many vertices do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 vertices. Yeah. Let's move to the last shape. Hexagon, hexagon, hexagon. How many sides do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 sides. How many vertices do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 vertices. Let's practice together with our math book. Here, determine how many sides and vertices each shape has. Draw a star on all of the shapes that are quadrilaterals. Yeah. Let's start with first shape, triangle, triangle, triangle. How many sides do you have? 3 sides, 3 vertices. The second shape, square, square, square. How many sides do you have, square? 4 equal sides. 4 equal sides. How many vertices do you have? 4 vertices. Rectangle, rectangle, rectangle. How many sides do you have? 2 are long and 2 are short. All of them are 4 sides. 2 are long and 2 are short. Great. How many vertices? 4 vertices. Trapezoid, trapezoid, trapezoid. How many sides do you have? 4 sides. 2 are parallel and 2 are not parallel. And we said parallel means cannot meet. So we have 2 sides can meet and 2 sides cannot meet. How many vertices? 4 vertices. The next shape is rhombus, rhombus, rhombus. 4 equal sides, 4 equal sides. How many vertices? 4 vertices. Pentagon, pentagon has 5 sides and 5 vertices. Hexagon, 6 sides and 6 vertices. Now, follow the attributes rules blue to sort the shapes. Number 1, color the shapes with 3 or fewer sides in red. Do we have any shapes with fewer than 3 sides? No. The least number of sides is 3. And the shape with 3 sides is called what? Triangle. Yes, great. So we will color all triangles in red. Number 2, color the shapes with 4 sides and 4 vertices blue. The shapes with 4 colors and 4 vertices, they are called what? Quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals. Okay, so we will color all quadrilaterals blue. Great. Number 3, color the shapes with more than 5 vertices green. More than 5 vertices. It means more than 5 sides. More than 5. So we will not color 5. We will color more than 5. More than 5 like what? Like hexagon. So we will color all hexagons with green. Great. Number 4, circle the shapes that have 4 equal sides. 4 equal. 4 equal sides. These shapes are called what? The first shape with 4 equal sides, Yeah. 4 equal sides square. Square has 4 equal sides. What else? Rhombus, 4 equal sides. So we will circle all squares and all rhombuses. Great. Number 5, cross out the shapes that have no straight sides or vertices. No straight sides. This shape is called what? With no straight sides, no line segments, 0 line segments. Huh? Circles. Great. We will cross circles. Okay. Lesson 42, Math Journal. Reflect on your learning. What patterns did you notice as you sorted shapes? What other ways could you sort shapes, write or draw your ideas? We can say that we sorted the shapes by color according to their sides. By color, we sorted here shapes by color according to their sides, and we can order them ascendingly by sides like this. We will draw a triangle and rhombus, pentagon, hexagon. They are arranged ascendingly in ascending order from the smaller sides to the biggest. Lesson 43. In boxes from 1 to 6, draw the shapes your teacher describes. Okay, I'll give you a triangle to draw. So in number 1, we will draw a triangle. 3 sides, 3 vertices. In box number 2, draw rectangle. How many sides for rectangle? 4 sides. 2 long and 2 short and 4 vertices. In number 3, we will draw a trapezoid or trapezium. 4 sides, 2 parallel and 2 are not parallel, and 4 vertices. In number 4, we will draw a square with 4 equal sides and 4 vertices. In number 5, we will draw a pentagon. Pentagon, 5 sides and 5 vertices. In number 6, we will draw hexagon, 5 sides and 5 vertices. In the next table, we will draw any shapes you want to know. So it's for you. You can draw anything, any shapes you want to draw. Here in Math Journal, we want to draw shapes. Can we draw any shapes with 2 sides? Draw 2 sides? No, they are not forming a shape. They are not forming a shape. 2 vertices. Can we draw any shape with 2 vertices only? Huh? Let's draw? No, we can't do it. 10 sides. Let's draw a shape with 10 sides. Yeah, you can connect to 10 sides with any form you want to do. Now let's move to measurements. Measurements, it's about we can measure length. We can measure length. We can measure weight. We can measure time and temperature. Measuring length. It tells us how long something is. How long something is from end to the other end. We can measure length with 2 units, small unit and big unit. The smaller unit is centimeter. We can put abbreviation for it, cm. It's used for measuring the short items, like here our pencil, our key, our eraser. And we can use big unit. Big unit, it's called meter. Meter can measure the long items, like our pool here, our playground or park, our car. It's so long. Okay, and you can know it like this table. Centimeter, it's like the width of your pinky finger. Your pinky finger, this width is called centimeter. It's like the width of your pinky. It's very tiny, it's very small. Meter, it's like you can open your arms. If you open your arms, the space or the distance between your arms or between this hand, left hand and right hand, it's called meter. It's about meter. It's about meter. Now let's apply. Use your ruler to measure the length of each object in centimeters. Here, first we have a crayon. This crayon, to measure it from end to the other end, we will put the first end at 0, and we will measure the last point or the other end. It will be 9 centimeter, 9 centimeter. Here we have a paper clip. Paper clip. We will start from 0 to the other end. It will be 4 centimeter. And here we have an eraser. It starts from 0 to 6. So it's 6 centimeter. And we have pencil here, a pencil here. It starts from 0 to 15. So it's 15 centimeter. And our glue stick from 0 to 10. It's 10 centimeter. Now let's apply. Here we have a ruler. We will use this ruler to measure by centimeter. So the ruler is our tool, we use it to measure by centimeter. From 0 to 1, it's 1 centimeter. From 2 to 3, 1 centimeter, and so on. The space between each number is 1 centimeter. Here we have a table in page 73. Work with your group to find objects that are estimated length. First, we want an object. Its estimated length 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter. It's long or short? Yeah, it's short. 1 centimeter. Maybe a button. Our button 1 centimeter. 10. It's like what? 10 centimeter. It's like our pen. It's like our pen. 10 centimeter. 50 centimeter. It's like what? Our table. 10 centimeter. 100 centimeter. 100 centimeter. It's like our board. 100. Now in math journal, we will have some objects and we will estimate its length and give a reason for this estimation. The first object we have an eraser. Yeah, an eraser. Short item or long item? It's short item. Its estimated length is 5 centimeter. The second object, window. Window, long or short? Can we measure it with our pinky finger? No, it's long. So it will be 100 centimeter. In lesson 47, it's an activity. We can do it in our class. I'll give you some shapes and you can measure some sides on it, like triangle, square, rhombus, rectangle, short side. Short side, it's like the yellow line in this photo. Rectangle, long side, like it's yellow line in this photo also. Trapezoid, short side, yeah, like this red line. Trapezoid, long side, yeah, in this red line. Let's move to 3D shapes. What are 3D shapes? They are solids. They are called solids. They are not flat. You can catch it. You can hold it. You can open it and put something inside it. You can catch it with your hands. So they are not flat. 3D shapes. 3D. 3D, it means 3 dimensions: length, width, and height. They have some attributes or some parts. Like 2D shapes, we have 2 attributes, sides and vertices. Here we have some attributes also: faces, edges, and vertices. Face or faces, edge or edges, and vertex or vertices. Like this shape, edge is like this red line, and face is like this purple surface, and this small circle for vertices. First, the face is a flat surface. Face is a flat surface. Flat surface, it means what? We can put our marker on this surface and it will not fall. Yeah, it can carry our marker. So it's called face. Face. The edge is the line where faces meet. If we have one face in this purple one and one face in blue one, they can meet in a line. They can meet in a line like this red line. This red line is called edge. And vertex is the corner where sides meet. The corner where edges meet. Now let's start with cube. The cube, it's like this photo. It has some vertices, faces, and edges. Let's count together. We have in this cube 6 faces. Any cube has 6 faces in shape of what? This face in shape of what? In shape of square. So it has 6 square faces. 6 square faces. And 8 vertices. 8 vertices. 12 edges. 12 edges. We can find this cube in our real life, like the ice cube and the dice and this game. It's like cube also. Number 2, rectangular prism. Rectangular prism. It can be called cuboid. It can be called cuboid. It's like the cube, but its faces, not all of them are squares. They can be squares or rectangles. So it has 6 faces, maybe rectangles only or rectangles plus squares. 8 vertices and 12 edges. We have some shapes in real life like rectangular prism, like our book, maybe our books of gifts, okay, and maybe the bottle of juice, yeah, or pack of juice. Number 3, cylinder. Cylinder. Cylinder, it's like this shape. It has 2 faces or 2 bases. And remember that base is the face, the shape can stand on it. We can put the cylinder on this face or this face. So they are two faces or two bases. Do we have any vertices here? Any corners? No, no, we don't have any corners here. Do we have any edges here? No, we said that edge is the line where faces meet. Do we have any faces can meet here? No, they are two apart or two faces. They are far from each other. So it has two circular bases or two faces in shape of circle. These faces in shape of circle and zero vertices, zero edges. We can find cylinder in the real life, like our birthday cake, our mug, our soda can, and so on. Okay, now let's move to sphere. Sphere, sphere. Sphere, it's like a ball. This ball has any faces? We said that face is a flat surface. We can put our marker on it and it will not fall. Can we put our marker on this ball or on this sphere? No, no. So it has zero faces, zero edges, and zero vertices. We can call it Mr. Zero. We can call it Mr. Zero. We can find it in our real life, like our football or volleyball, and so on. Let's move to square-based pyramid. Square-based pyramid, it's a pyramid with square base, like this shape. It has squared base, and some edges like this, and some vertices. It has five faces, four of them in a triangle shape. Triangular faces. Four of these faces are triangular faces, and one of them is squared base. Squared base. We said squared base because it's base in shape of square, so it's called square base pyramid. It has 5 vertices and 8 edges. It's like our Giza pyramid. Let's apply to our lesson. We have here some shapes. We want to write the attributes of it: faces, edges, and vertices. The first shape, square-based pyramid. It's like Giza pyramid. How many faces we said? 4 faces and 1 squared base. So all of them are 5 faces. 5 faces, 4 faces, and 1 squared base. It has also 8 edges and 5 vertices. Cylinder. The cylinder has 2 circular bases. 2 circular bases. 0 edges, 0 vertices. Sphere, it's like our ball. 0 faces, 0 edges, 0 vertices. We called it Mr. Zero. It's like our circle, Mr. Zero also. Now, cube. Our cube, 6 squared faces. Don't forget, all faces of cube in shape of square, and 12 edges and 8 vertices. Rectangular prism. It has 6 faces, 12 edges, and 8 vertices. Lesson 48, Math Journal. Let's write what we learned today about faces, edges, and vertices of three-dimensional shapes or 3D shapes. The face is a flat surface. The edge is the line where faces meet. The vertex is the corner where sides or edges meet. Lesson 49. Cut out the shapes and sort in the chart on the next page. Now we can't cut it in this PowerPoint, so we can match each shape with its real object. Number 1, our rectangular prism. It's like this box, so we can match it. Our square-based pyramid, it's like Giza pyramid. Our ball, it's like sphere. Our cube, it's like this dice. And our cylinder, it's like our soda can. In the next page, 81, three-dimensional shapes attributes. We can put here or stick here the shapes we have that matching the upper sentence. Shapes with 4 or more faces. 4 or more. 4 or more. Maybe a cube? Yes, it's 4 or more. Shapes with 0 edges, faces, or vertices. It's Mr. Zero, huh? It's sphere, yeah. Shapes with 1 vertex. Do we have any shapes with 1 vertex here? No. The next, shapes with 6 or more edges. 6 or more edges. Maybe rectangular prism? Yeah. Shapes with at least 1 circle face. 1 circle face. Huh? Yeah, it's cylinder. Shapes with more than 2 faces, but fewer than 6. Fewer than 6 faces. Yes, square-based pyramid. Here in our math journal, write an attribute rule that fits 2 or more three-dimensional shapes. We will write the cube and rectangular prism. They have the same attributes: 6 faces, 12 edges, 8 vertices, and we can stick a shape or a photo for cube and rectangular prism. In this slide we have a comparison between 2D shapes and 3D shapes. It's like a summary for our chapter. 2D shapes, its definition is 2 dimensions shapes, and 3D shapes, 3-dimension shapes. Dimensions are what in 2D shapes? Length and width. And dimensions in 3D shapes? Length, width, and height. Attributes: sides, vertices. And in 3D shapes, faces, edges, and vertices. The type of 2D shape, it's flat shape. It's flat shapes. And 3D shapes, solid shapes. They are called solid shapes. As example, we can find here circle, square, rectangle, triangle. And in 3D shapes, we can find cube, rectangular prism, triangular prism, and cylinder.